Hey guys, so today I thought I would show you my everyday makeup routine. Obviously I haven't been wearing makeup for a very long time because we're in lockdown, but yeah, I did this before lockdown basically every day, so I thought I'd just show you. I have very sensitive skin as well as eczema, so I also get eczema on my face. It doesn't necessarily affect what I put on my face, but for instance I don't really set my face with powder or anything like that. So yeah, let's get to it. Just gonna tie up my hair for this, and I always start with my base. So I use the Yardley Airbrush foundation. I think I've literally been using this since matric, not this one specifically, but yeah, when I find something that works I don't really see a point in messing with it too much. I used to use Essence. Essence is cheap, but it also does very good just foundations, but I found that this really works, and especially if you like kind of medium to high coverage, this is perfect for you. I personally like quite medium to high coverage. I just think if I'm gonna put on makeup I might as well go all out. And there we go. My skin is actually having quite a good day today. I don't know about you, but during lockdown my skin has been all over the place. It's been very frustrating, but that is sort of base done. And then I'll usually add like a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. So that's what I'm going to do now. I use the LA Girl concealer. I think I've tried a few Essence concealers, but then yeah, I just think this concealer, it just does the job for me, and I think I've gone through about 3 or 4 of these. It's just really good. Okay, that's all done. Now onto eyebrows. So I do my eyebrows now just so that I kind of know where to place my eyeshadow and stuff like that. Yeah, let me show you the palettes that I use for my eyebrows. I actually got these with a friend. He helped me pick them out. I use the Makeup Revolution palettes. So this one, okay, ignore it, I did drop it, but just look at these colors. So I use that one for eyebrow colors as well as this one. I love this one so much. Yeah, and then just for argument's sake, I'll just show you the other one. This is more neutral colors. I think this is more kind of for everyone in a sense. They had a special, so I had to get the 3. I just had to. Anyway, what color eyebrows am I going to do today? Do you know, I was actually thinking about it. I haven't done natural colored eyebrows in about 3 years. It's just been colorful ones. So let's carry it on. I think today I'm wearing a little green sort of body suit, so I'm gonna do, I feel like blue. I actually have been loving Blue Lagoon, so I'm just gonna do blue. Let me move a little bit closer so you can actually see how I do my brows. Kind of don't think about it. Okay, so I normally just start kind of in the middle to the front so I can get a good shape going from the get-go. I used to do the front quite round when I was like starting out with sort of colored eyebrows and filling my eyebrows in, but now I like quite a square front. It's nice because this is obviously a little bit squarish, so I kind of just take it and do that. Okay, as you can see, it's never perfect, but that's fine. My eyebrows are never twins, sometimes sisters, sometimes from completely different families. They have good days and bad days, and sometimes I will literally pull this down so far. I mean, that's already maybe a little bit far, but then we just go with it, you know. We don't take ourselves too seriously. I mean, I've got colored eyebrows, for crying out loud, there's no point. In terms of makeup wise, I personally quite like long eyebrows. I know some, I guess, some may stop there. I kind of like to bring mine quite forward. And this is always the sort of difficult part, is getting it to sort of look somewhat the same in the center, like not in the center, yeah, when they kind of link up, that they're sort of in line with each other. We just try our best. And thankfully, even though my eyebrows are very light, I can still see a little bit of the shape, like I cover them up, so that is helpful. Blue was actually like the first sort of color I did my brows. I had this, I think it was like this dark sort of navy eyeshadow that I had, and it was kind of the first blue that I did. But yeah, definitely out of all the eyebrow colors, this kind of light blue is my favorite. I wore this for my matric dance, this kind of blue, and it honestly was just one of my absolute fave colors, with pink coming afterwards. We're done with the brows. It's best not to fiddle too much, just accept. So this is the brows, this is what we're working with. What do I do next? I'm gonna do my face next. So I mix between two bronzers. So I have this very old one from Body Shop, yeah, which is so good, so good. And then I used to use Hoola bronzer that my sister got me, but that all used up, very good. I used to wear a little bit sometimes in high school, loved that. It was quite natural, but I just jabbed it on, so it probably didn't look very natural. Or I have this one, which is like caramel slice. It's a lot darker, but still very good. But I'm gonna use my Body Shop one. I'm not very like, yeah, I'm not very sort of specific where I put it. I just kind of jab it on. I love bronzer. I think I loved it a little bit too much. In high school, I went a little bit OTT, but the makeup journey. And with my nose, I do bronze up my nose. I'm not very sort of accurate with it. I kind of just put a lot kind of underneath, go all over. Yeah, I'm not very tidy with it. I also just put a little bit on my forehead. Yeah, I personally just like a bronzed up face. And then sometimes it can look a little bit weird on me because I don't blend too much, but I'll just put a little bit on my jawline. And I always just remember to bring it down, otherwise it's like this dark line, which I so did, yeah, like 2 years ago. It was awful. And my sister will probably tell you I did it last week, but anyway. Bronze is done. Now I'm gonna go on to eyes. So usually like for every day, because I work in a salon, it's kind of important, because we're in the beauty industry, that we always look presentable, or wear some form of makeup. Obviously everybody has their own way of doing makeup, but yeah, I personally, just because it's easy, and especially if you are wearing it for the whole day, I just wear like shimmery colors. Yeah, so I kind of just use like shimmery colors. There's that one I like quite a lot in here. I'll sort of use the sort of highlighters. Yeah, I just something quick really. So just popping all the shimmery ones on my lid, and then I'll go in with like kind of taupey shade, and just put it in the crease. And also for us peeps with blue eyes, these sort of taupey colors, brownie orangey colors, really make our eyes pop. So I guess that is a bonus. I don't really do anything too special. What I was doing before lockdown, which I quite enjoyed, was one of my friends got me this for my birthday, or what, no, it was a Christmas present, which is just an Essence, those like colorful Essence eyeliners. So this is like a dark blue. I went through this big, hold on, I need a small mirror. I went through this stage when I was just getting into makeup, where I used to do this awfully thick winged eyeliner. Now that looks good on a lot of people, okay? I just went a little bit too crazy, and it was like this very dark, it was just very harsh. It just looked incredibly like jarring on me. But I was getting into makeup and everything, so I just thought, no, it looks great. And I think the reason is I would pair it with bright red lipstick. So it was just your Taylor Swift like wannabe, honestly. But yeah, I don't do a wing with this eyeliner just because I'm not even gonna go there. And I think because it's blue, it's not that harsh. Yeah, that's fine. We're not gonna fill too much. Now for highlighter, I always do mascara last. I've got a few highlighters. There's this one, which is quite light that I use, or this is the Wet n Wild one. I know, this is what we're working with. It's just really, really good, so I'm going to use that today. I just pop a little bit here. I can also go very OTT with highlighter, especially on my nose. I like to pop quite a lot on the tip. Maybe pop a little bit on the Cupid's bow sometimes. Yeah, and I mean, you can pop it in the inner corner, and I don't necessarily put it under the brow bone. Yeah, but definitely on the cheeks and the nose, that is always something that I do. Okay, then let me do mascara. This is just the Maybelline Colossal mascara, really good. I think it just makes my eyelashes look very, very long. I have my on days and my off days with this mascara. Sometimes it's really clumpy, sometimes it's not. We just roll with the punches. I personally don't really put on my bottom lashes. I've always normally just put it on top, unless it's like a special occasion. I'll sometimes put it underneath. That is that. And then in terms of lipstick, I usually go quite neutral because my hair is normally colored, obviously not now, but my hair is normally a color, and so are my eyebrows, so I just have normally always gone for that neutral lip. Anyway, this is and I also, cheap lipsticks, I've got like a mixture. I've got a few MAC lipsticks, but otherwise I've just got these cheap lipsticks. You get a lot from Frashini's, or literally any pharmacy just has cheap lipsticks. So this is just a very neutral one that is actually done, but we're gonna try and get some out of it. There we go. And sometimes I'll put some gloss on. So this gloss is sort of like a very shimmery, little bit like metallic. It's a little bit purpley, as you can see. It's from the Body Shop. The only reason I've got a little Body Shop theme going, only 2 items, woohoo, is because got them for Christmas like 2 years ago. My makeup is probably really old, but I'm still here, so I haven't died yet. It's still good, it's fine. Another, where is it? Another lip gloss that is really, really good is this Essence one. It's clear. If you're one of those people who do those really cool eye looks with that glossy eye, I'm sure this will work so well. What I love about both of these is that they're just not sticky at all. So we love that. I think that's it. I think my makeup's done. As you can see, nothing special, but just super easy, super quick, does not take me long in the morning, and that is the goal. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, so fine. I highly recommend that you go and watch. I found this song yesterday. It's by Tom Roz. I'm gonna say it wrong. I'll write his name. And it's called Melania. Okay, it's so good. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Have a fabulous day. I'm so glad that the sun is out. I have not enjoyed the cold weather. Okay. Mwah. Let that inner glow from that inner glow from without as well.